This is a Planet Vero production for Evergreen Media. And now it's time to put you on the spot with EGM.
Next one.
Hi, welcome to On the Spot with EGM. I'm Jesse Krisky. You know, being a firefighter is more than just putting out fires and saving cats in the tree. There's a lot to it. It's a very dangerous profession. And sometimes you have to happen upon accidents that involve children and things like this that me as a layperson doesn't always think about. So joining us today to talk about the Indian River Firefighters Benevolent Association. Joining us is Brad Eskew and Willmot. Hey, Brad, how are you?
Good. How are you?
Good. Hey, Will, how are you doing today?
Good morning. Thanks for having us.
Good morning. Thanks for being here. All right, so let's talk about the Indian River Firefighters Benevolent Association. What is it?
So the Benevolent is a nonprofit 501c3. It was started in 2012, and it's to help support the health, safety, and welfare of our local firefighter community. So that could be, you know, assistance in multiple different ways for our firefighters in need. So that's what it was started for.
Okay, great. And so what kind of assistance does it provide?
We provide physical, emotional, and welfare assistance to our members. So it could be, you know, an unexpected medical bill from someone's, you know, significant other, child, or something that, you know, unfortunately maybe was diagnosed with a disease or illness and they need our assistance. So we'll be able to help them with that. And, you know, we also put on a lot, we try to help with a lot of the local communities, events and stuff like that, other nonprofits to help, you know, the community, not just our members, but the community as a whole.
Yeah, and it seems like you're very involved in the events and the charities in the area. So what events does the Indian River Firefighters Benevolent Association help put on?
Well, we're very big. Mainly, mental health has become a huge deal for firefighters, law enforcement, the whole community, teachers, and everybody. So we do a lot of mental health stuff. Mental Health Association golf tournament is in October 9th at the Vero Beach Country Club. Phenomenal golf tournament, sells out really quick. I'd say it's definitely one of the best on the east coast of Florida right now. We started that a couple of years ago, and that's for mental health. We got the Firefighters Fair, which is obviously probably one of the biggest events in the county. Generates a lot of revenue that goes strictly back into the community, burn funds and stuff like that. And then our fishing tournament, which is for the lagoon and, you know, super important, obviously, to our economy, Indian River County in general. It's just a big deal to us because we love the fishing, we love the beaches and the rivers here, and we really want to try to make our part, you know, outside of running calls and being out there. We really just want to give back to the community and support in any way we can. So
that's great. Yeah, and the fishing tournament you just mentioned, that helps raise money for a new campaign, right? Firefighters for Clean Water?
Yep, Firefighters for Clean Water campaign. So Will and I and a lot of the members on our department that are local, we grew up here going to the beach, enjoying the river, fishing, you know, everything that it has to offer. And, you know, what's happened over the last, you know, decade or so, or even longer, to see, you know, how we enjoyed it and the way the water was and everything. And then now where it is, you know, it was concerning. So we came together as a whole, as a group, as an association. And, you know, we started the Firefighters for Clean Water campaign. And the way that we try to help raise money and raise awareness for the issues, not only locally in our own community in the lagoon, but throughout the entire state, which has become a very big issue, is the clean water and the runoff and fertilizer runoff and stuff like that, is we started this fishing tournament. Last year was our first year. We had a great turnout, and we're looking forward to another great year this year.
That's great, yeah, because without clean water here in Florida, I mean, what do we have? That's what tourism relies on. That's what fishing relies on. Yep. We need the clean water here. And and real estate, that's what real estate relies on, is the clean water here in Florida. And so without clean water, we don't have an economy. We don't have a way of living. So that's very important that you're involved in this. So what are some of the other local charities that you guys have helped out?
Oh, there's a huge list. We're really big into youth athletics, youth sports in general.
Oh, great.
Vero Beach High School, Victory Kids,
Indian River County
Sebastian, basically anybody that comes to us, especially that are on the fire department that want us to support their children and whatever activity that is, we'll support them. You know, Little League, all the football programs that go on around here. We're just trying to get more involved in our high schools. We started last year, and this year I think we're gonna make a big push to be everywhere out there for the kids. The Veterans Council, do you give a ruck? You know, veterans are, God bless them, you know, they're out there. We got to take care of them. So a lot of our stuff goes back into the veterans here. And what else we got?
Mental Health Association. So our golf tournament in October to help raise awareness. A lot of the money that we generate with that, we donate back into the local Mental Health Association of Indian River County. We've also helped out with St. Baldrick's, the local chapter here in Indian River. We help donate to them and help them with their events. And they're doing a lot of good things here for us locally, the St. Baldrick's, our chapter here. And then some of the other ones, Clean Water Coalition, we helped out this past year, and this year, I'd say that's about it so far for most of them. There's more, I just can't think of them off the top of my head.
Well, that's a ton right there.
Yeah.
That's a lot right there. And coming back to the Firefighters for Clean Water. So let's talk about the fishing tournament a little bit. Let's talk about it. It's gonna be it's gonna be June 17th. Tell us a little bit more about the Firefighters for Clean Water Fishing Tournament. It's an offshore tournament, so that's important to you anglers.
Yeah, offshore tournament. Last year we had over 40 boats on our first year, which was outstanding.
Nice.
I think that, you know, everybody came out and absolutely had a blast.
Yeah.
Weather came in a little bit late, but, you know, the captain's meeting is June 16th at 5:30. You have to be there to sign in. You can go out of any inlet you want to, but the captain's meeting, you got to be there and register in. The amount of prizes, the donations that we get towards this event are absolutely unbelievable. The sponsorships are coming in left and right. I couldn't be more proud of the sponsors, and I'd like to say them, but I'm not. But we're going to hit them really hard at this event and just appreciate them for what they're doing. I mean, we'll have Traegers, pit bosses, TVs, the baskets that we've got going on, hotel stays. Our raffles are phenomenal. And then, you know, we'll move into the fishing tournament. Lines in the water at 6 o'clock on Saturday, and weigh in, I believe, is from like 2 to 5. We'll be doing a live band throughout the day.
Yep,
as
Rap
well.
Rock is playing. Yep,
So a lot going on. We've actually upped our prize money
12,000 this year.
to up to 12,000. So we started at 10,000 last year. The flyer still says 10, but because our sponsors were so great, we went ahead and raised it to 12. So Junior Angler Award as well.
Yep. Lady Angler. So anything that we can possibly do every single year, we're just going to make this tournament just bigger and stronger. And, you know, we made Florida Sportsman last year for doing what we're doing.
Oh, nice.
And, you know, this one's benefiting the Captains for Clean Water. Last year it was a Clean Water Coalition. So every year we're trying to pick, you know, a different 501c3, try to stick locally, but, you know, the Captains for Clean Water is a statewide. They're huge. They do a lot for our waters, East Coast, West Coast, and we'll be putting all the, you know, everything will be going to them pretty much proceeds wise. So looking forward. They've been working great with us, so we'll see all them there. It's just going to be an absolutely great time. Just praying for good weather and the boats to show up.
Yeah, it sounds like it's going to be a great time. June 17th, that's the Firefighters for Clean Water Fishing Tournament. The captain's meeting is June 16th at 5:30 at Sebastian Saltwater. All right, we've got about a minute left. What else do we need to know? Can we talk about the prize money or
yeah, absolutely.
and sponsors? And
yeah, absolutely.
All that?
So the big board, the fish that we're going to be having on the big board is dolphin, kingfish, grouper, and tilefish. First place for that is going to be 1,150. So first place for any of those fish, that's 1,150. Second place is going to be, I believe, 575, and then third place is going to be 275. We also have a bonus fish. So the largest amberjack is going to be getting $1,000, and then top overall boat is going to be $2,000. So, and then Lady Angler Award, Junior Angler Award, lots of Calcuttas and 50/50s going on. It's going to be a blast. T-shirts for sale. We'll have our shirts for sale. They're a dry fit material. So we'll have those for sale as well. But yeah, boat entry is $250 for a boat. You get a Yeti loadout bucket with all sorts of swag in it from our generous sponsors and donors. And then for more information on it, if anyone wants to sign up or come out and just enjoy a good time, you can go to www.irffb.com. That's our website. Go to the fishing tournament page. You can read all up on it. And if anyone has any questions, they can also contact me directly or email me, and that information is on our sponsorship form and packet.
All right, very good. That's IRFFB for the Firefighters for Clean Water Fishing Tournament. It's an offshore tournament, June 17th. All right. Well, Brad, Eskew, Willmot, thank you for joining us today on The Spot.
Thank you for having us.
Absolutely.
All right. And stay tuned to Planet Vero Radio, and thanks for watching on YouTube, live stream, and Facebook. Until next time, I'm Jesse Krisky. Take care.